Yo, hey guys, it's Beast, back with some more beastly content. So today we are going to be talking about the latest update in Once Human. Now, if you hit F3 on your keyboard, you will actually open the events page, and the Wilderness Express is the current event. Now, I'm sure in the future, since there's like a matchmaking option here, there will be player versus player racing. Currently, however, it's just like a time trial sort of thing, so I'm going to be covering the best routes to get the highest scores. You know, try and score highest on the leaderboard. We're going to see how high we can get on the leaderboard today, and also show how my server's leaderboard is doing, and show what everybody else is doing on this. So, first things first, we're just going to try this with the stock car. We're going to see what we can do on this little area. So this area I'm actually running on now is actually one of the best areas to actually do this run. It's like one of the best routes. And the reason being is just because it's a completely straight shot for the most part, except for there is a downwards hill. But if you know about speed and momentum and things like that, then you know that when things go downhill, they tend to start moving a little bit faster. So you can reach top speeds of 150, even being a stock car here, which is very good. As you can see here, we're flying down this hill at 127, 128, 129. We're currently at 129. That was our highest that we were able to get to in the stock car doing this route, guys. Like I said, this route is one of the best routes. Now, my question is, can you do the races on the motorcycle? Because if you can, I think the upgraded motorcycle might be a little bit quicker than the car, actually. But I'm not 100% sure you even can do it, so we're just going to upgrade out our car. I'm hoping it's just a car thing. It should be a car thing. It shows a car on the thing. I'm hoping motorcycles are not able to compete, because the top player in my server has 10k miles on theirs, and I just don't think it's possible humanly. I don't know where you would go to do that. I don't know what you would be driving to do that. I mean, it sounds like hacks to me. I did actually reporting the player because 10k just sounds absolutely not possible, guys. I don't see how it could be. Even if you were going 200 miles an hour, I don't think you could hit the 10k. I don't think it would fit in that time frame. I'm thinking you'd need like a really large number of speed. And I don't know, there might be some sort of way of doing it. Maybe it's not hacks, but I'd like to see the video of that run if it's real, because there's no way someone did 10k. And if they did, they should have recorded the dang thing and uploaded it to YouTube, because I couldn't find it on YouTube either. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't real. So what we're going to cover now, though, sorry, I got a little sidetracked, is actually going to be the best routes, and I'm just going to show you a couple different little areas just in case you don't want to follow my main route that I just showed you now. So you can see it highlighted on the screen now. It's just above Blackfell. Oh, there are two different roads there. There's a couple different roads there. Now, I would take the longest one. I use the longest one because it has a bunch of downward hill moments. So if you go up it, you're like not going to get as far. But if you go down it, that's why I always drive up it first and then go down it. I should unlock the teleport tower nearby, but I never do for some reason. But once again, it is the best route. But as you can see, there are other areas of straight stretch. Like this right here is a really straight stretch. The problem is I don't actually think it's that many miles. I don't think you're I think you're destined to minimum miles of like 900 or something running this route. You can take the coordinates and look at like the first coordinate and then go up, and it looks like, it depends on what it is. So if it's a -1 and you go up and it turns into like 700, it goes from -1000 to 700, it'd be 1000 plus the 700. That would be how many miles you'd be covering on that route, about 1700 miles. Now, I do believe the full length of this large road here is like a 3k mile road. And see, this is what I'm saying. I don't think there are even roads large enough for someone to do in a single 1 minute 30-second run, a 10k mile run. Unless you're in something extremely fast and somehow there's some sort of route that goes across every single region and is a very, very quick route. And you have a very quick vehicle that I don't know of in the game or something like that. Because we have a level 3 engine now. At least we will once we go farm the electronic parts. So the engine upgrade actually requires electronic parts, so I've covered pretty much every other material, but I haven't really covered electronic parts. And the reason why I haven't actually showed this upcoming electronic parts farm that you're about to see here in this video to get the engine upgrade is actually because of the whole controversial people saying that, oh, you're wasting controllers. So I need 30 electronic parts right now. I'm going to be spending 5 controllers to get those 30 electronic parts. To me, that's not a big deal. I have all legendary mods already. They're all gold. They're all maxed out. I don't really need to do anything besides, well, I think 2 of them, maybe 1 or 2 of them need like 1 more level up, so I need to go farm some mods and dismantle them. But besides that, they're pretty much maxed out. So I don't really see me using these controllers for anything else besides energy link farming. And surely 5 controllers isn't going to completely ruin my day, and I can go buy some more from the shops. There are places to get controllers still. I don't even have the 20 like Planetaro ones. I don't even have those purchased yet, so I have 20 more of those coming in alone, and then I think there's like 5 a week I can get. I need to go to those shops and purchase those. But what we're doing actually is a level 10 monolith, and the level 10 monolith actually drops 6 electronic parts on its normal difficulty. And the reason why we're doing normal and not hard is just because we're being really lazy. Technically, I would recommend we do the hard version, because I think it might drop more electronic parts on the hard version, probably actually a lot more. And it's not going to be that difficult. It's going to have the same basic mechanic as this one, except for the extra thing is the fact that he can use like his Gatling and then also his rocket launcher in the same round, which can get really annoying. The rocket launcher is what really will get annoying to you on the higher difficulties, just because on the higher difficulties it's like a red circle that will lay on the ground. That's why I recommend if you're just after 30-click ones and you don't care about 5 controllers like me, who's not going to be tripping on these 5 controllers. I'm not going to be like, I didn't get to run a silo 5 more times. I'm like, great, less silos to run. That's how I feel about it. I'm sorry. Silos are not my thing on this game. Can't wait for this next season. But yeah. As you can see though, we got our electronic parts, and the other thing I wanted to mention to you is just how far down you're going to have to go down on the upgrade trees. And now I looked all over the place trying to find this because I didn't remember where it was, but it actually turned out to just be in like the territory like building section itself. So as you can see there on the side, there's all the garages. If you unlock the first garage, you will unlock the bicycle. Unlock modification 1, and well, you got some parts for your bicycle. And then just unlocking the 4-wheeler, it's called as the Mimetic, but it actually unlocks the car and the other 4-wheeled vehicles like the Jeep. And then there's modification, upgrades that just keep going on and on. The largest garage will actually make a trailer that you can build a base on and drive it around, and I use it for like storage. I'll go to places and when I'm farming stuff, I'll dump it in there so I'm not over encumbered the entire time, and I can stock up on something I'm wanting to farm. I'm going to do a future video on that trailer actually and how to use it to farm and stuff like that. But for now, we are doing this here driving event, guys, once again. So we have just reached our location right here. It's just above here, like it's super duper easy to see. If you paused the video earlier, you'll see exactly where it was. I think I even hovered my mouse cursor over it, so check the chords and get here. We're going to go ahead and begin the race now. We're going to see what the highest score we can get. We're going to see if we can get in the top 3 of the server rankings in this here race. Now, the end of this run here, I want to include more of it because it is an insanely sharp hill that just sends you down so quickly. So I'm not sure on if this is the best starting point, or you may want to actually go down even past this hill and not even worry about this hill, because it is a nice speed boost, as you can see here, as we're flying down this hill with our upgraded engine, upgraded tires, upgraded chassis, everything's upgraded, even our fuel's upgraded, though I'm starting to think maybe I should have the smallest fuel tank I can and see which chassis is the lightest, then upgrade my tires all the way and engine all the way and be done. But as you can see there, we're flying at 140 miles per hour now down this same path we were going at a max of like 120, 125, 129 at the most, really. In 133, 134, it looks like our average speed now is about 135 miles per hour going down this route so far, just being a straight shot. This is pretty good. This should definitely do you a pretty good solid on getting this done. This is literally going to be like 2400, so you're going to have to run it like, I don't know, 5 times. It's super easy. Technically, you could run it on the drive back to it, and then the final, like, that's what I think I'm going to do next time I run this. I'm going to start from wherever I'm at, I'm going to drive to the starting point, and then that's going to be a race, and then I'm not going to do any more races till I get to the spot, which actually I think I'll get to the spot in some, so I'll probably have to turn around after I run the first race and get back to the spot again. And then I'm going to run the second race, and I'm going to be done with this, because I'm already at 1,200 points. This will be available every single week, and it's fun that this is already here, because this is actually going to be technically something that should be more of a like season 2 thing. This is how season 2 is going to be. There are a couple other events that they have like explained further now, but they are not unlocking until like the 22nd, 2 days into the new season, for those of you who started on day 1. Not me, but for you guys. So as you can see there, though, this is something to keep my eye inside. I like Need for Speed. I like this. This is cool. What do y'all think of this event here? As you can see here, 2,308 miles was our high score. We're going to go ahead and check the leaderboard here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I was talking about earlier about this guy having 10K score. How do you get 10K miles? I don't understand it, guys. Look, 9,422. 3 likes. I guess people are like, whoa, what the heck? And it's like, I see a better button than the like button. There's a report button there. And the only thing I really said was cheating. I just don't see how 10K is possible in a minute and a half. And I just really don't, guys. What do you think? Is this player cheating? And if you are this player and you're not cheating, can you record a video and replicate this run again? Because I would really, really, really like to see your run of this and see how you got that 9K score, because that is absolutely nuts. Otherwise, I think it's just some sort of speed hack, and your speed was just 999 or something, and you were flying, and clipping was disabled or something as you were flying, or I don't know, maybe you got launched into the air and it was counting, and it launched crazy far. That's probably what it was. But I am out of here, guys. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and keep it beast mode.